Dear women, even though you think there aren't, there are good guys out there. The reason you don't see them is because they're either your best friend or you're too blind because your jerk boyfriend broke up with you and you think every guy is like that jerk. No offense, women. People wrote no, and someone wrote women would like you more if you had proper grammar. Facts. I'm just happy that you said it and I wasn't the first to say it, because oh my God, reading that was brutal. I did a cipher with like some of the words meant, the spelling, the grammar. Just a lot wrong with that. There's a lot wrong with that. One thing I can't stand is when people text and they don't spell the word you and they use the letter U. You can't add two more letters there to spell the word. Wishing my GPA looked like those gas prices. Someone wrote, and I wish those gas prices looked like your GPA. I'm so confused by this. The confusion is real. Maybe I'm just tired and that's why I'm so like confused. You can tell I just filmed another video and I was like, you can just see in my face, in my eyes especially, you can always tell. Party at my house Saturday, don't come if you're ugly. That's freaking rude. They said it's not a good idea to have a party at your house if you won't be there. Ooh, guess you're not going then. Shots fired. It was painful. That shot was so painful. That was so good. Shots fired. Who writes that though? Don't come if you're ugly. Like, that's just embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for you. Whoever we're stealing our Wi-Fi from stopped paying their bill and got it turned off. What a bum. I don't think you can be calling anyone a bum when you are bumming Wi-Fi on people. Same with people who like take their Netflix. Like, I remember I used to use my ex's Wi-Fi, his family's Wi-Fi though. He didn't even pay for it. But I remember after we broke up, I ended up months later getting booted because he logged me out. And I was so mad, being like, oh, that's so petty. And it's like, you should not be using your ex's Wi-Fi. Like, they don't owe you that. Can anyone give us a PC with good graphics? Maybe if you had a rejected Christmas gift or something. Something has the flu and this was the one thing he didn't get for Christmas. Thanks for any help. So someone wrote back, let me get this straight. You are asking Facebook for a free computer just for the flu? Some kids have died or are critically ill and get nothing. That's awkward. Also true though. You know, sad times. You know, your kid has the flu. No one wants to see a child in, you know, sick or in pain. But asking Facebook for a free computer because that's the one thing he didn't get for Christmas, or she, or whatever, I can't see name. I don't know if I'd go that far, because it's true. You know, people lose their children. Anyone got a spare phone? I accidentally dropped mine in the toilet and I really need one for my job. Then buy a new one. Someone said, I got an old Android phone. It's only a couple years old, but it should work for you if all you need is social media and basic calls and texting. Aw. Someone, they wrote, ugh, no thank you, Android phones are trash. Are you crazy? They're offering you a free phone to help you through this time. That's insane. So basically, don't write anyone got a spare phone. Does anyone have an iPhone 11 or whatever your standard is apparently? I'll be damned. Like, the audacity that people have. Hey, it's your next door neighbor. I'm aware your sister already showed you the message, but I've noticed and it bugs my entire house with the yips. I get it's a puppy, but can you please try to not let your puppy freak out for 10 minutes straight with his tipping? I don't let him freak out for 10 minutes straight. I would know. He's my dog and I don't leave him out when it's raining. Your dog has been out plenty of times throughout the night barking and barking and we don't complain about it. Oh, this is a tricky one because neighbors suck. Having neighbors is very difficult. Even in homes, I live in a condo, so like your neighbor is right there. You know, and some people have dogs, some people have kids. It's a tricky situation. You know, I feel like it's better to just get on good terms with your neighbors. And then if something is bothering you, you can talk to them kindly and kind of compromise and maybe work on whatever the issue is. But to have them on Snapchat too, like, I can't imagine having my neighbor on Snapchat and be like, yo, what up? Can you make a male babysitter pay child support? What? Hold on. I'm a single mom going to college with my sister. We currently rent an apartment together. A couple weeks ago, I asked my neighbor, a trustworthy guy, if he could watch the kids for 2 hours while I went to class and my sister wasn't home, and he agreed. If he babysits and doesn't accept pay, can I sue him for child support because he took on a fatherly role? I'm sure I can convince a court that he accepted a fatherly role. This is why they call women crazy. This is why they call baby mamas crazy, and like baby mamas gets this stigma that like the women, like they're crazy. This is why. That's insanity that you would even write that you would even have that thought, that you would ever consider that. Why don't you take the free babysitter, count your blessings, and say thank you? Working parents shouldn't have to be teachers. That's why you get paid. I get home and see my child is failing. I do not have the ability to wake your child up. Working parents shouldn't have to be teachers. That's why you get paid. So are you saying you're talking about a teacher? Honestly, I worked in childcare for 5+ years. I was an ECE, which a lot of people are like, really? You an ECE? So I did it for many years, and let me tell you, teachers and all childcare workers, whether it's daycare, this and that, they don't get enough credit. They really don't. And I'm not even talking about myself. It's like the amount you're putting into your work, like your work week, 40 hours a week, we're putting into your children. They play a huge part in raising a child. They have them 40 hours a week. The love and the care, that's all teachers and early childhood educators. So rant over, but they don't get enough credit. Stage time at my bar. So someone posted, so I own a bar. The one in blank is called blank, and I'm trying to book new talent and have a show, live music basically, and we can go back and forth once a month or twice a month from blank. All I'm asking for is for $50 at the door, right off pop, and the rest is yours, but not booze sale. Let me know. My name is blank. Thanks. Have a great day. Whoa. Someone wrote, so you essentially want live acts to pay you $50 for the privilege of providing entertainment for your bar with the hopes that they'll put in enough to make it worth their time. Let me guess, advertising is on them too. That was confusing to read regardless, but like I just knew, I'm like, this is not a good deal. Like you actually have to pay live talent, but okay. Especially bars up here. I have, my best friend is a musician up here in Toronto, and she was always booking live shows, you know, at little venues, at halls, and they paid her because you pay the talent. That is a service. They're entertaining your guests. They're performing. Like, what's wrong with you? And I'm thankful for the very few people that actually donated to my honeymoon fund and didn't just show up and eat the food and leave. Yeah, I'm a little salty about the time and effort they went into the reception back home just so my friends could enjoy it with nothing in return essentially, LOL. Really puts things into perspective for you. This whole wedding and baby shower and all these things, it's just really, it's annoying to me. If I ever get engaged and stuff, I don't know how I'm gonna handle it, because it's like, let's just remember everyone's financial situation is different, and sometimes whether they give a smaller gift or they just show up and they paid for their plate, you know, and things like that, like sometimes the emotional love and friendship and support that people give you is more than the material and the money. PSA, this is not at all how music licensing works. Dear Fritz, you did not reply to my email from January 2020, therefore I assume I can use the music for free. So Fritz wrote, this is not at all how, no. If I don't answer you, that doesn't give you any rights to the music at all. You will still get a copyright claim on YouTube. Trust me, I would know. All right guys, well those are some entitled people who, goddamn, they need to stay off social media and check themselves. You know, you just need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. I'm gonna have more coffee because I need it, but before I do, I'm doing today's shout out, and today's sassy shout out goes to Anna Trimboli. They said, when you walk around 8 times, it means you are married for 8 lifetimes. We don't walk around in a circle 8 times. That is a Hindu tradition. Okay, I didn't know this. I'm so happy someone told me, because in our video, we saw a bride walking around the groom at the altar, and I was so confused. This makes sense. Interesting. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. Stay safe out there. Drink lots of coffee. Stay classy, but always more sassy. Bye. All right, this is entitled people who should stay off social media. I'm gonna do this one with a coffee in my hand because I'm friggin' tired today. Everyone's always like in the comments like, your hair's fine. I'm like, are you seeing what I'm seeing though? Or am I just not seeing what you're seeing? Oh, I can see her. That's my friend Olivia right there in my frame. I think people have asked in the comments, they're like, who is that a picture of? They think it's me because she has long brown hair. But no, that is my friend Olivia, and she passed away a few years ago. So I like to have her there looking over me in my home, especially my new home. And now she'll be in all my videos with me. Yeah, I was an early childhood, can't even say it. That's why I'm not easy. Have you even subscribed to the channel yet? Don't be a fake fan. Hit that subscribe button. You know you want to.